there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with a Pike and Shot mod. Currently, I'm in between series, campaigns, as you want, and so I thought I'd knock out a few custom battles for Pike and Shot mod. Continuously, the mod creator has been feeding me patches and stuff, and hopefully it should all work. Now, I already know that one of them didn't work, because I tried out the custom commanders, and as soon as I picked one, it crashed, or at least as we're playing as the Austrians right now, or the Habsburg, I was trying to use the Wallenstein special commander. Unfortunately, that crashed the game. But hopefully I'll be able to figure that out, maybe. Maybe not a huge deal, but I know that for Sweden you get Gustav Adolphus, so that would be rather nice to be fielding such commanders. With that said, about 3 weeks ago, I'm surprised no one reminded me, but about 3 weeks ago I asked you guys what nations you wanted to see for a custom battle, and I think top one was Austria versus the Ottoman Empire. So we're gonna do Austria versus the Ottoman Empire. So we got our Austrian army strung out along here, and you know what, let's just get on with it, shall we? Now I've split them into three main groups. We got the center group, general, German light swordmen, and artillery. I'm gonna march up kind of around that tree. Now you could hear a shot pass by, a cannonball. That is because the Ottomans are fielding a very heavy 64-pounder gun. They're the only ones that got it, and it's huge because it's 64-pounder. In comparison, my guns here are 24-pounders, so it gives you somewhat of an idea. We're gonna move up to there, but we kind of want to stay in the open here. Now, I mean, the entire map is pretty open, but there are more trees over here. We kind of want to keep the open ground. And we're going to move up the cavalry on either flank. We've got also a little skirmish unit deployed over on the left flank. So as our armies are moving closer together, we can go over what we actually are fielding. So, as of the left side, we've got 2 units of cuirassiers. That's moving forward right there. The little skirmish units I was talking about is actually Croat musketmen, as we can see them marching forward here. Then we come to the main left flank, which is anchored on the very left by an Austrian pikeman unit, followed by German mercenaries, and then we've got another pike unit, the Doppelsoldaten, and behind them we've got Ukrainian Serduk, as you can see right here. So Ukrainian mercenaries have joined us. Then we've got the main line here. We've got the battery backed up by German sword infantry, 2 units, and we've got the general in the back. And if we go further, we got Austrian pike backed up by Italian musketeers, and then we've got heavy pikemen, and behind them we've got an Austrian regiment. And then on the farthest right in terms of infantry, we've got the Duke of Holstein's Imperial Regiment, and out on the really far right we've got the Transylvanians, the Wallach cavalry, which we can see right here, with their nice shields and all. And then we also have German cavalry ready to take to the field. So my army is ready. The Ottomans don't look too ready as of yet. The key things to look out for, I think, is I gave them Mamluk Guard. It's 150 of really nasty cavalry units. And then it was also these Lancer cavalry. So the Ottomans they've got these really heavy guns. Right now they're very inaccurate. They haven't actually managed to hit us once. They also have another gun, which is supposed to be, what's it called? Janissary Guard cannons. I'm not sure entirely where they are. The Ottoman army is a bit all over the place. So they've got... Oh, here we go. Oh, they're able to fire from concealed positions? Is that I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. And then they've got kind of a hodgepodge, different kinds of infantry units. I do know that they've got some strong musketmen because I gave them some guard janissaries that are somewhere here. God knows where. It's a janissary unit, but it wasn't the guard one. Anyways, I think we want to move maybe even a little bit further. Or am I just going to sit here and fire guns on them? We are actually within range. What I'll do is I'll prepare a battle line, and then once the janissaries actually get here, we'll start the battle. Just ordered my battery to open fire on the Ottomans as they're now breaking the tree line and coming across the sort of the main road that cuts through the field. And we've started the bombardment. There's quite a few Ottoman units marching towards us. Didn't make much of a dent with the cannonballs, but we will be able to pound them for a long time. And in that time, they will surely suffer casualties. I'm starting off here with some offensive maneuvering over on the right side. The German cavalry is moving forward to start harassing the Ottomans' left side together with the light Transylvanian cavalry. I'm going to set up here. What I really want to do is currently I can see both their massive cavalry units are marching towards my left flank, and I kind of want to drag them off. Oh, we just spotted the bow cavalry. We're gonna move back. We're starting to suffer casualties because they're shooting bow at us. At the same time, the enemy is now close enough that my musketeers are able to fire upon them. We've got a small unit marching across the field, getting fired upon now by the Croat musketmen and my German mercenaries. But seems like my attempt to draw away the... I'm gonna charge that unit. Draw away the enemy doesn't seem to work. Looks like a nasty amount of enemy cavalry. I'm gonna form into square and I'm gonna put the Croats behind it. And we're gonna put the cavalry, the two cuirassier units, firmly on the flank, so that if these trigger their charge and move forward... Oh, they're coming in hot, are they? I'm gonna send out my swordmen to kind of stop some of this. They're going. The Ottomans are going hard right over on this side. And currently it's not looking too great for the German mercenaries. They need to fall back as well, actually. Form Pike wall. I'm kind of hoping these cavalry units strike the square. Right now it doesn't look good. The charge over here kind of worked. But the Ottomans, in a sense, are kind of bypassing my right flank and going really heavy on my left. The swordmen are being outmaneuvered. I'm gonna have to send in the pikes here. And the musketeers going to be ordered to move back. They are attacking the big pike square. Okay. We're going to move forward, see if we can fire a pistol and then charge, because we need to stop them before they get into my flank. At the same time, my light cavalry is being blocked by these janissaries. We are winning that fight over there, But I need to support the center. My swordmen have actually won that fight. I was kind of just hoping to hold the enemy off. We've got massive movement towards my cannons. Have we fired pistol? I think we have. We might be able to fire another go of pistol at these. Right, getting the charge off on the lancers. Ooh, my pike square there is not looking good. And neither is my cannon over here. I think my generals actually needed more over on this side. Just because I need to... that pike square needs to hold. Let's see. We are continuously fighting back and forth over there. Make sure that that one doesn't come back. Right now there's really heavy fighting going on this side. Both my cavalry has been stuck in. We need to get closer to this one to support it. It's getting... this one's getting shredded. It's losing tons of men. What unit is running? It's the swordmen from the center which are running. Really what I need is to push in this side. Cavalry, come around, come around. Okay, so we're still kind of holding on here. My cavalry is getting destroyed. The pike square is holding. I'm kind of surprised it's holding on. And I was able to maneuver away my Croats, so they're firing into exposed flank of the enemy. The enemy is kind of holding up here. Strike them a little bit all over here in the back. Maybe you can actually go in and take out the enemy general. This unit does not fare too well. This pike unit, I'm actually going to pull that one back. We're going to kind of... we're going to pull this line, all this line back. Cavalry, sit here in the back and fire a pistol into them. The general is close enough to support. The German mercenaries not doing too well. What's going on over here? One of their units are retreating. Move the cavalry forward. Let's have the light cavalry move back. This flank is moving in. We're holding on over there. That should be fine. The pikes need to go in. It's kind of... they put their entire... oh, what did we have break here? German mercenaries, they're charging my general with their lancers. That's not good. They need to be held off. I'm gonna send in the cavalry. The Croats doing their work. Maybe, now that as they are attacked from both sides, we might actually hold that. The cannons need to be redeployed. Cavalry went way out there. The weaker cavalry. I'm surprised the Austrian pikemen hold continuously throughout this. Oh no! I don't think they're gonna hold for long. Damn, my general just died. That's a mighty blow against us. Cannons gonna be needed to be turned here. Even with the general dead, and the enemy throwing grenades at the Austrian pikes over there, they're holding on. And it looks like the general's bodyguard will avenge the general by killing that cavalry unit. I'm gonna order my pikes forward actually to attack that cavalry unit. Oh, we savaged that. Right, forward the pikemen. And we are fighting over there. Ooh, another strike against the general's bodyguard, but at this point, general's dead. There's no point. I'm surprised the square holds. Oh, they've only attacked with lighter infantry and then their cavalry units, so maybe no surprise. Didn't go too well for them. I'm gonna redeploy the guns. I'm gonna order a re-push for the cavalry. Or the pikes, I mean. Oh, the enemy units are coming back. Move to the side and allow the cannons to fire into the open. General versus general. Or what's left of our general. It's the Mamluk guards versus my general, actually. What's left of the Mamluk guards. Really powerful unit. Croat's gonna be ordered to move back. We've got lots of Ottoman troops pulling back over there. Continue forwards with the pikemen. While the big units of musketeers firing. Cannons don't really have good targets. Oh, you're here for a fight again? I'm gonna send... What unit is this? It's German cavalry. Go out there and kill that cannon. Right. Oh, my general, or the general's bodyguard, is seeing off the Mamluk guard. Opening up this side for these units to advance. This Pike Square. Heroic stand against cavalry charges and Ottoman infantry. Even at one point I saw that the enemy threw hand grenades in among the troops. Right, the light cavalry was seen off the battlefield. Oh, there we've got them. There we got the battery. The Janissary artillery. The guard Janissary artillery. I'm gonna place the unit here, and it's gonna waste its fire all its ammo for dealing with them. Right, let's have the musketeers move forward. Finally in time to save the Pike Square. This is a small unit of enemy Janissaries holding on. I think this unit needs to be reassembled before we can advance in good order. And you should be reassembled there. Right, I think finally they're gone. What unit could that be? Oh, it's actually the Ukrainians which are out of ammo. But I still have plenty of, like, you know, proper melee infantry. So we'll not order a charge with the Ukrainian mercenaries just yet. They were whittled down. They lost 200 men out of 250. But the square held. The square held. Right. Continue your advance. And you'll have the Ukrainians following you. I'm going to order an attack over there.
One of our units has used all its
now you will charge over there. There's no point in you continuing your advance, so I'm going to turn you over there. Right, it looks like we've won. Unfortunately, our general fell in the battle. I don't think we were able to kill the Ottoman general. Oh, he's still on the field, actually. The bastard is still on the field. So we still have a chance to kill him. Move forward and see if you can't shoot at those guys. Well, you move forward over there. And now with these extra pike units coming in, we should be able to surround this unit. This unit of grenadiers. We'll leave them an opening so that they're not forced to fight to the death. We'll leave them an opening where they can run. Move more towards there. And then we can have the Ukrainians coming this way. This Pike unit, it's been fighting for so long, I'm just going to order it to actually stop right there. Let's have these smaller units move forward. And the General's bodyguard. Even though the General is dead, I'm sure there's still capable people within the bodyguard unit that can still direct the course of battle. Oh no, I was supposed to stop you. Right. I'm imagining that the enemy cannon is around here somewhere. Kind of interesting I was able to fire from concealed position. Normally only light infantry is able to do that. I'm surprised the enemy army hasn't completely disintegrated given the few units they still have left. In terms of how I organize the battle, it seems like I definitely put way too little melee units on the side of the Ottomans. Which might not be too bad, given that I gave them plenty, or I gave them 2 really nasty heavy cavalry units. But clearly it wasn't enough for the AI to kind of handle that. Well, the battle is basically over at this point. We only need to rout the very last remnants of the enemy army, which are situated around here with the Sultan. And here we've got the last bit of the battle. The Holstein regiment is moving in to kill the Sultan and his bodyguard, while we have some of the Janissaries, the gunners there, firing into the side of the regiment. With the Sultan dead, I'm sure the enemy will rout soon enough. They do actually hold on. Not only do they hold on, but they actually countercharge into the Holstein pikemen. I guess it's to save the what's left of the Sultan's retinue, which actually rallies for a second, realizing that they do not actually have an army left. It's time to leave the field of battle. And here we have the result of the battle. I deployed 3,000 men, while the Ottomans deployed a similar number, 3,350. The Ottomans decided they lost like 95% of their army, while I lost about half. So, very, heavy casualties on both sides. In terms of who afflicted what, we can see that the artillery had performed quite poorly throughout the battle. Highest kills actually goes to Austrian pikes. Austrian pikes. Could this be the square? Might be. They lost 184 men, but they were able to kill 419 throughout this. Followed by German cavalry, killing 341. The light cavalry of Transylvania managed to kill almost 300. I think I sent them after retreating units and so on, which is exactly how you're supposed to use them, so they went really well. Holstein pikemen, we saw them, they killed the Sultan, so they did really good. Then another pike unit, German light sword, did really well, although I kind of just threw them away as a little bit of a panic as the Ottoman concentrated over on my left flank so heavily with all their troops. I just sent something in to kind of save the cannons. As it turned out, that was kind of the wrong move, as the cannons barely kill anyone. General's bodyguard killed a lot, but the general died, so not great. The Ukrainians did quite well. They only lost 6 men, Killed 142. The Croats killed a lot as well. Only killed 100, so 1 for 1. Half the unit was lost though. Unfortunately, cavalry attacked them there. Still gained quite a bit of chevron. Then we got heavy pike, cuirassiers. Now we look at the ones that didn't do too well. The cuirassiers, both of them actually, almost entirely wiped out. This one actually killed as many as they deployed, but this one only got 13 kills and almost got completely wiped out, leaving only what, 19 men. Cannons, really poor performance. 16, 24 and 31 is god-awful, but you know, I think Italian musketeers did, I mean, they weren't really deployed in battle. That's why they didn't kill that many. They only lost 16 men, and they killed 30. Same with the Austrian regiment of foot. 9, 46. It really was because the Ottomans concentrated so much of their attack over on the left that I, you know, too late really, pushed up the right flank to take part in the battle. And also the fact that I did have the cannons in the center meant that I didn't really want to move my troops in front of them, leaving the right kind of stuck there before moving across. Now, clearly, the cannons don't kill anything, so I probably I should have moved them a lot sooner. You don't need to worry too much about the cannons, it seems. Could be that we didn't use canisters, and that could have been possibly quite devastating. But there we have it. And there's nothing really more to be said about this battle. So, I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.